Located in southeast Wisconsin, come discover Racine County. Plan your visit today at visitracinecounty.com.
Welcome in to Pritchard Park, yet another USL W League matchup between RKC Third Coast. This time they play host to the visitors from Rochester, Minnesota. Earlier on in the season, Rochester took home a 3-2 victory over RKC, so a chance for RKC to get their revenge tonight at Pritchard Park. Hello everyone, I'm Arnav Pokhrel. I'm joined alongside Alex Carr, who the Indiana goalkeeper, plays for the USL League 2 side. Alex, great to have you here with me. I mean, you look at a team that's struggled in their last couple games in RKC. What's going to be the key point for them to turn it around today against a Rochester team that's also near them in the standings, but a little bit higher?
Yeah, for sure. So one change that I just noticed was the goalkeeper change, and I think she's going to bring a lot of newfound confidence into this RKC side. So looking forward to seeing how she plays and how confident she makes the team feel.
That goalkeeper change for RKC Third Coast, bringing in Ella Cradaville back from injury. She played only one game this season. It was RKC's first points of the season. First point, I should say, in a draw against Bavarian United SC away in Milwaukee. She returns to the lineup. She's alongside a back four of Adriana Rodriguez, Emma Paraskos, Ella Labarsky, and Megan McNeely. It's a midfield four of Elizabeth Hanstedt, Brielle Rochester, Athena McGinn, and Natalia Stadler. And up top, Sophia King, alongside Molly O'Regan. Molly O'Regan's the player on the team that you have to look out for. She's always dangerous, but this season, through 8 games, only 1 goal scored for her. So what's going to be the change to get her more active in front of goal, Alex?
I think it's just the finishing aspect, to be honest. I mean, she's had very good chances that we saw in the past game against Dutch Lions, just finding the back of the net from now.
On the other side for Rochester FC, a lot of consistent starters for the Loons from Minnesota. In goal, Emma Knack from South Dakota State University. She's played every single minute this season for Rochester. She's alongside Ella White, Maddie Hobbs, Jaden Jeter. Up top, Ida Kardovich, who's got 9 goals and 1 assist this season for Rochester. She's their leading scorer. Alongside Emmy Ellington, Ana Ricarte Pacheco. Jennifer Reyna makes her first start of the season, the USL Academy product. Emily Murphy up top, Lindsay Birch and Riley Schneider in defense as well for Rochester FC. It's a very talented Rochester side that have played well in games. They know how to score goals, but the one thing they can do is concede goals as well. In their past 3 games, it was a 4-3 victory against Dutch Lions. They barely squeaked out a win thanks to an Ida Kardovich last-minute winner, but they followed that up with a 3-1 loss versus Riverlight FC, and then followed that loss up with a 5-3 loss against Bavarian United SC as well. So we know this team can put balls in the back of the net, whether it's Kardovich up top alongside her teammates, but this team is also a team that leaks goals through the back. So what's your key to the matchup for RKC today between these two sides?
I believe my key for the game would be to get the 2 strikers up top, King and O'Regan, on through goal to get shots on and test this keeper early.
We'll take a quick step aside as teams get set for kickoff. Arnav Pokhrel joined alongside Alex Carr. You're watching USL W League action right here on RKC Third Coast YouTube channel. We'll be right back after the break.
Located in southeast Wisconsin, come discover Racine County. Plan your visit today at visitracinecounty.com.
Welcome back to Pritchard Park as we get set for kickoff between RKC Third Coast and Rochester FC. 2024 USL W League season coming to a close for both of these sides at the end of June. One more matchup after tonight for RKC. It's a home matchup against against Minnesota Aurora FC. And for Rochester, it's another home matchup for them. So this is their final away match of 2024, and we're underway early on in this one. It's RKC possessing through the back of the pitch. Labarski to the near side and Rodriguez. Adriana Rodriguez alongside Labarski in the back line. Emma Paraskos back there as well. Now to the near side, far side with Megan McNeely, and she touches it out of play. But it'll be a throw-in for the UWL Eagle. Her throw-in finds Brielle Rochester. Out to McGinn. Now Paraskos goes all the way back to Cradaville, who will go along with the ball up the park, looking for the head of O'Regan. O'Regan tumbles, but it looks to find Sophia King, and Lindsay Birch clears away for Rochester. Kardovich on the turn. She's offsides, and the flag goes up on the near side. Here's Paraskos. Birch steps in. It's headed on by Rochester. Rodriguez. Labarski. Cut away by Rochester again. Rodriguez can't clear it cleanly. Now a chance to move forward for Rochester. Stepping in is McGinn hard, and she wins ball back momentarily and comes away with it. O'Regan tracks back. Held onto by Emmy Ellington, now worked along the backside for Rochester. Through ball up ahead, looking for the run of Kardovich, and it's well cut out by Athena McGinn to the near side in Elizabeth Hanstead. Hanstead this season has 7 games played, but has only started 2 of them, so she's only got about 250 minutes under her this season. As there's Rochester looking for the overlapping run of Sophia King, but it couldn't find her. King wins it back. Puts a ball in. It's high or arcing towards the back post. Cleared away by Rochester, but a good opportunity early on, connecting out to the wings, and then Sophia King with some good tenacity to win that ball back up the pitch.
Yeah, pre-game we talked about one of the keys for the game, getting King and O'Regan in, and RKC already looking to spring King in early.
Ball touchdown. It's a good pass in to O'Regan, laid off to McGinn, but it's cut out well by Rochester.
Very good energy from this RKC side, I must say. Starting off the game very strong.
Looks a lot stronger than they played against Dutch Lions. That game started off really slowly for both sides, but especially for RKC, just wasn't a complete game put together by that side. A lot different now in this one. Rochester slides it all the way back to Cradaville, who once again just goes along with it, not wanting to risk it. When you've got Ida Kardovich bearing down on you at goal, you do want to get the ball as far away from her as possible. It'll find Hanstead on the far side. Wants the early ball to Sophia King, who arced her run well to the near side. King holds on to it. Puts a ball into the box. It's claimed well by Emma Knack. Knack guides her team forward. And we'll go along with this one, looking for Kardovich again. It'll bounce. Kardovich wins a header. And now it'll stay out of play on the far side. Throw in for RKC. McNeely looking to go along with it to Molly O'Regan, who does well to hold possession, but her pass cut out by Kardovich. And there goes Ida Kardovich, bursting through the near side. Cradaville comes out to claim, sliding down. So 5 minutes into this one, couple of chances for RKC, a couple of good opportunities to move forward for Rochester as well. Hanstead doing a good job tracking back, finding the run of Sophia King. King wants the early ball and now plays it deflected Hanstead looking inside to Rochester. Now out wide to Sophia King. Cut out well by Emmy Ellington from Western Illinois. And Lindsey Birch cleans up the rest of the damage. Well up into the stands here at Pritchard Park. Positive play early on from RKC. Moving the ball forward. Hanstead back in action for the Third Coast. It finds Molly O'Regan, but she's touched off the ball by Jaden Jeter. Jeter again finding a ball out wide to Schneider. Riley Schneider bursting down the left flank, looking ahead to Emily Murphy. Emma Paraskos does a good job of winning the initial ball and turns well at the back line. Gets a ball away only as far as Schneider. And now it's rolled back to Ella Cradaville, who holds on to it at her far post. KG match in the first 6 minutes of action here at Pritchard Park. Cradaville going long again. This one's going to bounce. Now Hanstead has a chance to drive into the midfield. Early ball played, looking for O'Regan. Read well by Lindsey Birch, and Emma Knack, under pressure, is able to just get it away barely. Schneider and Jeter. Long ball misplayed by Jeter. Now Schneider can work with it. Pressure coming from RKC, and Lindsey Birch clears it away, and it finds Kardovich. McGinn applying pressure on Rochester's number 7. Now McNeely able to win it back momentarily on the far side before Kardovich wins it back again. Ball bouncing in. Paraskos battling for it and is able to shield away Ana Ricarte Pacheco. Her ball forward to Molly O'Regan. Miscommunication between the two players, and once again, Lindsey Birch rolls it back to Emma Knack. Pressure coming from Sophia King. Flicked on by Murphy. Kardovich. Murphy again. Good stand-in from Paraskos, but Kardovich has space to drive through. Ida Kardovich cutting by, working against Ella Labarski. Labarski does well to win possession back for RKC. Once again, a misplayed ball at the back for the Third Coast. Early ball into Sophia King. Now O'Regan finds it. Molly O'Regan on the turn. Lays it off to Rochester. Brielle Rochester, right-footed shot. It's loose in front and cleared away by Rochester. Great play from the Third Coast, and it almost ends in an RKC goal. It'll be a corner kick for Rochester, brought to you by the Prairie School, RKC Third Coast's official corner kick sponsor in 2024. Corner kick driven low. It'll fall in the box. No one there to tap it home for RKC. And now a chance to counter for Rochester. Kardovich has options. Rolls it into Emily Murphy. It'll overlap her and find Maddie Hobbs. Now out wide to Ellington. Ellington plays it in, finds Hobbs again. Kardovich, backheel flick to Ana Ricarte Pacheco. Now McNeely forced to come back and is able to play the ball away. McGinn cleans up the damage, out to Natalia Stadler. Stadler, early ball to O'Regan. Molly O'Regan and Lindsey Birch battling. That won't be the first time or the last time that happens in this game. O'Regan from UW Milwaukee. Lindsey Birch from UNO, Nebraska Omaha. Handsets. Header is backwards and out of play on the near side. Throw in coming for Rochester. The Loons have it with Ellington, who goes into the midfield. Tons of space here for Maddie Hobbs to turn. Hobbs with an outside of the boot pass. This season, Madeline Hobbs, 9 games played, 810 minutes. Another one of these high-usage players for Rochester that's played almost every minute this season, if not every minute this season, for the Loons. Ella Cradaville, Eastern Illinois Panther, played 11 games her freshman season at EIU. Just 1 game this season for RKC, but it was a draw. So hasn't lost a game, hasn't won a game yet for the Third Coast. Lindsey Birch in the back line, plays it long. Labarski finds a way out wide to Adriana Rodriguez, but she's battling Jennifer Reyna, who turns it over. Sophia King and Hanstedt looking to work the 1-2. It's rolled back comfortably. Ella White plays it back to Emma Knack. White and Knack, both two Minnesota players who played for the same GA Girls Academy team a couple of years ago, as Knack barely gets away with one there. Flashing past Brielle Rochester, and Rochester will eventually get it back. Play goes out wide to Natalia Stadler. Stadler looking early in for Sophia King. It's played away. Kardovich will run onto it. And here's Ida Kardovich bursting into space. Slips the ball through to Jenny Reyna. The USL Academy product for Rochester, bursting down the right wing. Plays an early ball in, and Ella Cradaville there for RKC. Instead on the near side, plays out long to Sophia King on the near side and couldn't find her. But going back to Jennifer Reyna, who starts today for Rochester, part of the USL Academy side that they lean heavily on the bench as well. Ava Adams from the USL Academy side, Samantha Perez, Becca Cook, three of them, all USL Academy players featuring in the game day 18 for Rochester today. Stadler, first time ball out wide to McNeely. Megan McNeely gets past one on the right side, plays it back to Stadler. Natalia Stadler with a little bit of room, now defended. And tapped away by Lindsey Birch on the far side. Rochester can't win the throw-in again. It's lost out by McNeely. So throwing up coming for the Loons. 12 minutes into this one. We're still scoreless between RKC Third Coast and Rochester FC. At this point, last game in Rochester, the Loons had a goal scored by Alasia Lane, who notably isn't in the matchday 18 today for Rochester FC, as Ella Cradaville comes out to collect a ball and play it out for a throw-in. Emmy Ellington with the throw-in. Played in early, it'll find O'Regan. Laid off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez scuffs her pass forward, intended for King, and turned back over into Hobbs. Looking through to Kardovich, two players marking her for RKC. And Rodriguez able to put a little bit of physicality in there, as does Sophia King on Jennifer Reyna. Twisting down Reyna on the near side. Sophia King concedes a foul to Rochester. Ellington on the near side. Her pass, it'll find someone in the middle. That's Hobbs. But turned over again by RKC. Jaden Jeter wins it back for the away side. Jeter again, back to Birch. Now Birch goes long, looking for Kardovich. RKC all over it again, but Kardovich able to win it back. Well, first 15 minutes, Alex, we've seen a lot of Ida Kardovich looking for the ball. Do you think RKC is trying to man mark her a little bit? She's looks like every possession they have going forward, and they're trying to get in her way. As we'll have a ball in from Emmy Ellington. Parascos able to control it. Plays it forward. Now out wide looking for McGinn. It was Lizzie Hanstedt. Now Rochester gets it to McGinn eventually. Athena McGinn moving through the midfield. Looking for the long ball out to Sophia King. Throwing up coming for Rochester. Back to the question, Alex. I mean, we've seen a lot of Rochester's number 7, Ida Kardovic. She's our captain, scored 9 goals this season. She's trying to get on the ball. Do you think RKC is going to try and be aware of that? I mean, she scored 2 goals in that last matchup away in Rochester.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to either drop back and expect the runs in or have to man mark her, like you said. But I think they're doing a good job so far of containing her presence.
Maddie Hobbs into the midfield. Lays it back to Lindsey Birch. Birch continues to move forward. Finds Emily Murphy, who's dropped all the way back, and now out wide to Jennifer Reyna. Reyna looking for a 1-2 with Ana Ricarte Pacheco, and the return pass cut out well by Adriana Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking for the through ball out to O'Regan, and instead played back to Emma Knack. Good step from RKC. It's O'Regan onto her right foot. Molly O'Regan shoots. Molly O'Regan scores. What a goal from the UWM product, and it's 1-0 RKC.
What a goal that is. What a strike.
Take another look at that one. Onto her right foot, over the outstretched arms of Emma Knack, and it's 1-0 to the home side. I mean, that's everything you want for you. Win the ball high on the press. O'Regan turns, and O'Regan finds the back of the net.
And that's why I said pregame that she would be one of the keys to winning the game for RKC. Very powerful strike that flies past the keeper.
It starts from the press. Brielle Rochester wins the ball back and taps it out wide to Molly O'Regan. And after that, Molly O'Regan does the rest. 1-0 RKC Third Coast. A great finish from the striker for RKC. We mentioned it. The goals had to come soon for Molly O'Regan. You don't hold a player like her scoreless for a long time. And eventually, the gates open for Molly O'Regan. The last goal she scored, the only goal she scored this season before today, was away at Chicago Dutch Lions in RKC's first win of the season.
Could we be repeating that same fortune here again today? With a win, hopefully, for RKC?
Well, that's a goal for the home side, but it's turned over in the midfield, and it finds Ana Ricarte Pacheco. Ricarte Pacheco, who's still driving down the near side, finds a great pass forward, but Rodriguez beats Reyna there on the near side, and we'll watch that ball go out of play. Ricarte Pacheco is a player who spent some time overseas in the Spanish second division as Cradaville rolls it out and is forced to redo the goal kick.
See. Out on the wing. It's another throw in for RKC. Trying to possess the ball, move it around. They find O'Regan. Turn back to Praskos. Praskos finds King. King flicks onto O'Regan. Good sweep by Knack to get it away. And Gonzalez will let it run out for a throw-in. Trolled by McGinn. Hard challenge, leaves the ball going backwards, and it's RKC throwing once more. They find Rochester into O'Regan. O'Regan turns. O'Regan out wide to King. King with a wild attempt, and it's over the bar for a goal kick for Knack.
Well, 2 goals for Molly O'Regan, and it really has been her night so far in this one, as she finally gets her feet under and gets some chances on goal. How important is that for just a striker's confidence to get those shots on goal, get those goals to fall?
It does miles for their confidence. I mean, we talked about her not scoring a couple of games before, but now she's finally found her footing, and I bet for her it feels like a lot will fall for her tonight. So don't be surprised if she keeps taking these chances.
Run through from Kardovic, and she'll look for support. Eventually she'll find it. In Jeter now outside to Ellington. Reyna Back to Ellington again. Clipped forward, and it's going to fall for Kardovic, who goes down in the box. Murphy was looking to recover, couldn't. It's a goal kick for RKC. Cradaville drives one forward. Handstead does a good job to flick it forward to King. Now McGinn looking early again to King, who's running on the near side in a foot race with the ball, and she'll get there first. And she won't get there first, as the near side referee calls it out of play on the near side, so a throw-in upcoming for Rochester. And it's an early substitution for RKC Third Coast, as Athena McGinn will make way on the near side. The midfielder from North Dakota steps off, and Shelby Bush steps on for RKC, and it's immediately a defensive change as well. You take off a midfielder, you put on a defender. As Rochester heads this one forward, O'Regan lays it back to Bush. Her shot is deflected, and out goes Emma Knack to collect.
Yeah, the defensive substitution, as you see, it's very important that RKC don't allow a goal before halftime. And looks like they're going for that by bringing on Shelby Bush, a defensive substitution.
Yeah, immediately it's 5 at the back now for RKC Third Coast. You add Shelby Bush into the back line. Kardovic makes that run. Flag stays down for now. And Kardovic continues the run, drives one in, and immediately it's a substitute, Shelby Bush, able to make an impact as she cuts out a cross. Held onto by Lindsey Birch. Good turn from the center back into Jeter in the midfield. Forward again, and it's read well by Paraskos, who's battling again with Kardovic, and played out wide, out of play. Well, here's another look at that first RKC goal, scored in the 16th minute from Molly O'Regan off the right foot. That made it 1-0. O'Regan added a second not too long ago to make it 2-0 RKC, and it was just as good as the first one. Another great finish. Just tipped off the fingers of Emma Knack and into the back of the net to make it 2-0, and that's where things stand in the 38th minute.
High clearance from Cradaville.
Not really what she was looking for there, as it's a turnover, and immediately Rochester can move forward again. Here's Hobbs. Laid it through. It's a great ball forward. Emily Murphy closing down. It's a save from Cradaville. She's still on it. And Ella Cradaville able to get down and cover that ball up.
What a save. That's very important for RKC.
That save brought to you by Camp Shutout, RKC's official save sponsor in 2024. Camp Shutout's the nation's largest goalkeeping camp with over 450 goalkeepers in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Visit campshutout.com for more information. What a save from Ella Cradaville. And Alex, for a goalkeeper like you, I mean, one-on-one closing down, how big of a confidence boost is it when you make that one-on-one save?
It's massive, massive confidence boost to both her and the team.
You take another look at the play that transpired there between... It was a good play for Rochester, finding Emily Murphy through, but then Cradaville equal to this shot from the UW Green Bay striker and able to hold on to possession after the follow-ups. Ellington stands over the free kick. She goes long. Paraskos clears it forward. Paraskos again, looking long to O'Regan. O'Regan has options, and Sophia King forward. King does well to win the ball back. Wanted the quick turn. Has Natalia Stadler on the far side. Instead, it's Handstead on the near side.
Out to King. King in a challenge goes down. No foul, says the referee. Cradiville now on the ball, turns. Cradiville looks through. Good challenge by Parascos. Cradiville holds down and goes down and gets the foul. Free kick for RKC. Rochester. Really good play from RKC going down the left side. But Cradiville, again, a key to the game for Rochester. She's been dangerous on the counters. They'll set up for a free kick now. Leaning it into the box.
It's Hobbs to take it. She goes long. Kardovich is running on it. She taps it down. Good team defense from RKC to get it away. Hobbs, long range effort. Easy for Cradiville to save in the end.
Yeah, I think first game back for Cradiville, and she's been building confidence incredibly in this first half. A great 1v1 save from close range, as well as the easy shot scooped up from outside the box.
Here's O'Regan. Long switch to the other side in McNeely. Megan McNeely rolls it in. Turned over by RKC, and now a chance to break into space for Maddie Hobbs. Hobbs rolled into Kardovich. Now played out wide. Chance to move forward for Rochester. Turned over. Rochester to Stadler. Stadler runs into Jeter. Long ball forward. It's cut out well by Adriana Rodriguez. Went right to her. But she can't maintain possession. Turns it right back over to Emmy Ellington. Once again, a great interception from Emma Parascos, and she finds the outlet to Sophia King. King wants a long switch to O'Regan. It's a great ball forward to Molly O'Regan by Sophia King. O'Regan with confidence, already 2 goals today. Lays it off. Rochester chops past her defender. Has a shot. It's just over the bar from Brielle Rochester. RKC are playing with confidence right now, and it's showing on the field, Alex.
100%. They're going forward a lot more shots being taken, and as you see, a lot more goals. 2 from Molly O'Regan from long-range strikes.
Goal kick for Emmenac, who's conceded 2 in the first half of this one. Conceded 3 in the first half against Bavarian United SC. Conceded 3 in the whole game against Riverlight. As Kardovich goes quickly. Back to Kardovich again. Great turn on the far side from Aida Kardovich, and she's bursting into space. Looks for the through ball. It's cut out well by Lebarski, and this back 5 of RKC really locking it down, not letting anyone through. Long ball forward, just flashes past the heel of Molly O'Regan. Rochester wins it back for RKC. Stadler forward. A ball played in between McNeely and Sophia King. No one there for the home side, and Emmenac will just roll it forward to Emily Murphy. Jeter forward to... Looking for Kardovich there. Couldn't find it. It'll roll all the way back to Cradiville, who will stand over it. Wait for Kardovich and eventually pick it up. Well, time wasting in the first half is an interesting move there from Ella Cradiville, but you're up 2-0. You've got 2 bangers under your belt from Molly O'Regan. Might as well take what you can get in this final couple of minutes in half number 1.
Yeah, as a fellow goalkeeper, I don't mind that, to be honest. It's good fun for the goalkeeper and good way to build confidence as well after making those 2 clutch saves.
Another poor pass from Lindsay Birch. This time it's intercepted by Hanstead. Shot goes out, a pass goes out wide to O'Regan. Options in the box, but O'Regan's got to make some magic here. They'll find Hanstead, who rips from distance. Falls to Rochester. She can't cut past her defender. Out to Stadler. Looking for help. It'll be deflected into the path of Emmy Ellington. Flicked on by Hobbs into space. Running onto it is Kardovich. Miscommunication between her and Murphy, but it works out well as Emily Murphy can turn. Good ball from Murphy in. It's touched forward by Hobbs. Chasing down another save from Ella Cradaville. Well, she is consistently making one-on-one saves to deny Rochester their opportunities. That save brought to you by Camp Shutout, the official save sponsor of RKC Third Coast in 2024. And once again, the one-on-one goalkeeping has been immense from Ella Cradaville.
Yeah, Rochester slowly building back into this, connecting passes and getting up to the RKC danger zones. As the ball's crossed in.
And again, it's contact in the box. Now Hobbs can take a shot. It's just flashing wide. That one was closer than it looked from up here. Almost hit the post from Rochester. It was a great take from the Loons.
100%, but I think Kradovich as well. Cradaville, with that confidence, kind of saw it was going wide and let it go out.
Waiting on the official word for extra time. I assume it's about 2 or 3 minutes here because of the 2 goals from O'Regan. As that one played forward by Labarski, O'Regan's going to fall on it. Flicks it forward. Handstead's running. Plays out wide. O'Regan's made that run to the back post. The first time ball wasn't there from Sophia King. And again, it's that formation change a little bit. Players getting adjusted to new spots on the pitch. Looks like we got a 5-4-1 now for RKC. 5 at the back. As there's the whistle for halftime. So only 1 minute of additional time. But it's 2-0 for RKC. 2 goals from Molly O'Regan. The difference in this one. And it's been an incredible game for her and an incredible game for the goalkeeper, Ella Cradaville.
Yeah, those 2 1v1 saves were big time in bringing back the game and keeping it at 2-0.
We'll go into halftime. 2-0 the score between Rochester FC and RKC Third Coast. I'm Arnav Pokhrel. I'm joined by Alex Cara alongside me. We'll be right back when action resumes here at Pritchard Park.
Located in southeast Wisconsin, come discover Racine County. Plan your visit today at visitracinecounty.com.
Welcome back after halftime. It's 2-0 RKC thanks to 2 goals from Molly O'Regan. The UWM star has RKC Third Coast leading Rochester by 2. Everyone, welcome into the booth. I'm Arnav Pokhrel. I'm joined alongside Indiana University men's goalkeeper Alex Cara. Alex, first things first, we have to talk about the goalkeeping for RKC. Ella Cradaville, first game back since an injury against Bavarian United SC, and she has been an absolute wall back there.
Yeah, for sure. It's been brilliant, quite frankly. 2 great 1v1 saves to deny Rochester 2 good goal scoring opportunities, as well as clean hands from long range. So, yeah.
And going to the other end now, Molly O'Regan, those 2 goals. I mean, I don't know if any goalkeeper is stopping that in the USLW League. Just perfect placement. Emma Knack got a hand on the second one, but it wasn't enough to push it out of frame. 2 beautiful strikes from the striker.
Yeah, 2 very tough saves, or potential saves for the goalkeeper Knack. Just 2 bangers from O'Regan. I mean,
we're underway again in half number 2, and immediately RKC Third Coast trying to go on the front foot again as they did in half number 1.
Yeah, they need to be on the front foot now. They can't let the first 5-10 minutes slip away from them. As we see O'Regan coming down the line.
Immediately, it's O'Regan. Stadler looking back to O'Regan, but it's just over her head. McNeely could have a go instead. She'll hold on to possession and roll it into King. Nice backheel flick to Brielle Rochester. Ball bouncing around. Stadler holds on to it. And Stadler in space could have a go at it. Instead, whistle blows for a stoppage in play. As someone's down there. But that was a great opportunity for RKC. Might have been a foul on the Third Coast for the stoppage. And it is a head injury or blood of some sort for Ana Ricarte Pacheco. So the trainer will have to come out and take a look at her. We'll step aside for a moment as the second half just underway here at Pritchard Park.
Located in southeast Wisconsin, come discover Racine County. Plan your visit today at visitracinecounty.com.
We're back after a quick stoppage, thanks to the trainer for RKC Third Coast, Ricardo, who comes out and collects. Now it's Natalia Stadler with possession. Excuse me, that's McNeely going to Stadler. And Stadler battling and is able to retain possession. UW Lacrosse midfielder finds Shelby Bush. Out to King. Ball clipped in, looking for O'Regan. It's another great look from Sophia King. Just couldn't find that final pass. Hansen got a touch on the ball as Becca Cook has been subbed in for Rochester. Cook comes in, and we get a confirmation on who stepped off here in a moment. So Becca Cook comes in. Jennifer Reyna steps off. It's the 2 USL Academy products for Rochester swapping. Becca Cook is just graduating from Rochester High School area. Will be going to Minnesota State University Moorhead next year. And last year she scored Rochester's first USLW League goal away at Green Bay. Cradaville goes long. It falls to O'Regan. O'Regan looking long to King. Sophia King can run onto it. Does well to bring it to her left foot. Here's Sophia King. Shot deflected by Emmy Ellington. Corner kick won by RKC. Corner comes in. McNeely brings it down. It's loose in the box. Still, Rochester. Could fall instead. It's clipped away. Shot from distance. Rolls just wide of the left post.
Goal kick for Knack. Sent long. Rochester able to control it. Play it out to Ellington, who looks through the lines to Kardovich. Back to Ellington. Plays again out wide to Cook. Cook trying to maintain possession and keeps it for Rochester.
First couple touches for Becca Cook have been pretty positive, getting the ball under her feet. She hasn't played too much this season, only 3 appearances for Rochester. But it's an attacking substitution. You take off the midfielder, you bring on a striker in Becca Cook. Sliding challenge in from RKC on the far side. This ball sits on the far sideline. Headed up by Ellington. Ball moves forward for Rochester. Cook. Ball played in. It'll go back out. Another cross comes in. Cradaville up to collect. And she does. 50th minute of play. And Cradaville still pretty solid at the back for RKC.
Yeah, it was a good cross claim. Just settle things down for RKC. And a good ball as well. RKC have now weathered the first 5 minutes, and now I think they'll be looking to get forward.
Rochester plays it out wide. Flag stays down. Now goes up on Sophia King. So an offside call, but once again, like you said, starts from the back. It starts with that ball forward from Cradaville. And then the RKC midfield, I should say, is able to bring it down, play it back, and then go out wide. Those opportunities are really opening up in those wide spaces in these first 10 minutes of the second half.
Yeah, that's the modern goalkeeper for you. Good with his feet, good with distribution, and as you can see, that can spring counterattacks for your team.
Battle on the far side. Kardovich slips away through one defender, but can't beat the other 2 that RKC threw her way. And once again, we're seeing that team defense all around Ida Kardovich. She sunk RKC the first time around. It was 2-1 at halftime. 2 goals from Haley Christensen. 1 goal from Malaysia Lane for Rochester, but then right after the break, it was Ida Kardovich who took over for Rochester, scoring 2 goals of her own, as Ella Cradaville comes out to collect yet again for RKC. Birch clips one forward. Ball continuing to go back and forth between the 2 sides. Rolled, looking for O'Regan, couldn't find her. Headed up. It'll fall again for Rochester and Becca Cook. Cook battling on the far side, loses out and loses possession. Last touch again off of Becca Cook, out wide on the far side. Slit ball through, and a chance again for RKC to go. O'Regan sliding down, slips to her left foot, and scores. What a goal. It's a hat trick for Molly O'Regan.
Very, very crafty from O'Regan again. You see 2 bangers, and this one, a nice piece of skill to take it around the defender and slip it past the goalkeeper neck.
The ball slipped through, and Molly O'Regan did the rest, found the back of the net, and it's now 3-0 to RKC Third Coast. And how important is that first goal after halftime as well, getting back on the board?
It's very important, as you said, Arnav, to get that first goal back from halftime. I think halftime is a chance for Rochester to recoup, and come out stronger in the second half. But I think this goal really put their spirits down, as O'Regan is on a hat trick now.
3 goals from Molly O'Regan. The difference in this one might be a little too early to say it, but I mean, shouts for player of the game so far for Molly O'Regan, the UWM striker, who has quadrupled her goal total in just 1 game Goes from 1 goal on the season to now 4.
Yeah, great shout, Arnav, for man of the match. That's my man of the match as well. It's between Cradaville, the goalkeeper, who have made some clutch saves, and Molly O'Regan.
Out wide again for RKC. Ball slipped through. Sophia King runs onto it. Flag stays down for now. Ball in from Sophia King. It's high to the back post, and Emma comes out to collect for Rochester. Knack will go long looking for Kardovich or Becca Cook and finds Kardovich. And immediately 2 RKC players surround her. She lays it off to Murphy. Murphy clips one forward. It hits off the heels of Madeline Hobbs. But one back again by Rochester. Through ball ahead. Flicked on. Here's Kardovich. Driving through. She's one-on-one. Turns her defender. And there the deflection takes it wide. Team defense again from RKC on point.
Yeah, it's a much better job of swarming Ida Kardovich and not letting her get a shot off.
Foul committed by Lindsey Birch. It'll be an RKC free kick. Cradaville will take the free kick. She goes long, flicked on by O'Regan. Here's Sophia King, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. King clips it past her and can't find the rebound. We'll see if Emma Knack got a save on it, and she did. That's another great one-on-one save, this time for Rochester, and Emma Knack was able to paw the ball away from Sophia King, looking to make it 4.
Yeah, good save by Knack. Another clutch 1v1 save by both keepers at this point.
Good ball in. O'Regan the header. And again, the Rochester defense able to get a deflection on it and then eventually falls harmlessly into the hands of Emma Knack. That corner kick brought to you by the Prairie School, the official corner kick sponsor of RKC Third Coast in 2024. As Emma Knack goes long, once again looking for Kardovich. It's one back by RKC. Through ball forward. Sophia King's in on goal again. Got a chance from distance. She takes a shot, pushed away by Knack. O'Regan looking to win the ball back. She got nutmegged on the far side by Emmy Ellington. And Ellington out to Cook. Through ball looking for Kardovich, and Kardovich very unhappy about that one. As it'll roll all the way back to Ella Cradaville, who holds on to it and picks it up early on. Cradaville goes long. Finds Sophia King, but her touch is well off the mark, and it'll roll all the way back to Emma Knack. Ball bounces again. Kardovich went up early and got to the head. Push forward to Hobbs. She clips it ahead, and Ella Cradaville will come out and collect that one. Rolls it out to Rodriguez on the near side. Correction, that's McNeely. Through ball forward, finds Lindsey Birch. Birch through pressure, finds it to Riley Schneider from Northern Colorado. Schneider goes down through contact, no whistle. She's able to maintain possession. Good flick from Kardovich to Hobbs. Through ball cut out well by Labarski, and she follows up with another tackle. Kardovich wins it back. And cleared away by RKC again. King can't get to the header. Jeter. Back to White. Forward, Stadler will have some time. Got past one, but couldn't get past Jaden Jeter in the midfield. Schneider again, outside of the boot pass, and it's cut out by Paraskos. And a chance for RKC to move forward again. Here's Emma Paraskos. Looking for options. Instead, we'll just hold on to possession. Back to Bush. Her pass to Becca Cook barely clips Rodriguez, and RKC hold on to possession. Now Becca Cook steamrolling over RKC players in the midfield. Shouts for a foul won't go. Clean tackle, says the referee. Ball clipped forward. O'Regan through contact, holds on to possession. On a hat trick already. Molly O'Regan defended by Schneider. Paraskos drives it forward. Foul called as O'Regan wins possession back for RKC. Well, Cara, 3-0 at the 60-minute mark. And how does RKC go about these final 30 minutes? Do you think it's more about defending, not conceding, or do you want to see this RKC team get after it, go get a couple more chances offensively?
I mean, obviously, they would hope to put a couple more chances in the back of the net, but I think the main focus from the side should be keeping that clean sheet. That's so important to them.
RKC yet to keep a clean sheet this season. Even in that victory against the Chicago Dutch Lions, they conceded a goal right after the start of the second half. It was Emma Paraskos who picked up a red card, and Chicago Dutch Lions able to collect a goal off of the ensuing free kick. Here's King. Cuts to her right foot, has an option in the box. Instead, will go with a shot, and Emma Knack, diving to it, did get a touch on it. It's a great shot from King, and a better save from Emma Knack. Corner kick brought to you by the Prairie School for RKC Third Coast, the official corner kick sponsor in 2024. Option short here for RKC. They will go short and lay it back off to King. Clipped in with her left foot. Emma Knack fumbled it, but dove on it eventually in the end. And in the 61st minute, Emma Knack comes up with another collect and pushes her team forward. Here's Kardovich. Dropped it back to Murphy. Schneider stepping into the midfield, has options left and right, looking for Kardovich again. McNeely does well, and Ida Kardovich looks distraught there. I mean, this RKC team has been all over her all game long.
Yeah, she looks frustrated right now. I think RKC have done a good job of surrounding her and not letting her get time on the ball, which is what she's looking for.
And here's Kardovich through again. Right after we say that, she takes a shot and she scores. What a goal from Ida Kardovich with her left foot. And immediately 3-1 for RKC. It's Ida Kardovich. The through ball slipped in. And the former Creighton standout able to put one in the back of the net. It was a great through ball forward as well to Ida Kardovich from Ana Ricarte Pacheco.
Yeah, great strike by Kardovich there. Cradaville, not much you can do there.
She's made a couple of really good one-on-one saves, but unfortunately can't save them all.
Yeah, you got to hand that to Kardovich with a strike.
And a little bit of life here for Rochester in the 61st minute, but it is a goalkeeper change. So for the first time this season, Emma Knack steps off the pitch, and onto the pitch comes Abby Gotham from University of Minnesota Duluth. No games played this season. Played 2 seasons at junior college, Dakota County Technical College, before transferring up to UMD. Didn't really play much there. In the past season, only 1 game played for her in 2023, but it breathed some life into Rochester here as they've got some momentum and are moving the ball around pretty well. So 30 minutes to play for Abby Gotham. It's her first appearance of the season. I want to know, first off, Alex, do you agree with this decision to take off a goalkeeper right after you score a goal and make it 3-1?
Yeah, I'm not sure about the decision, but it's been clear she's been set to go on for a while now as she's been warming up on the side. So I think it was just an inevitable substitution. Excuse my language.
And Cara, for you, I mean, what's that mentality like when you come on as a substitute compared to coming on as a number 1 goalkeeper when you know you're going to get the start? Now you have to come in a little bit colder. You haven't warmed up in a while. What's that mentality like for you coming on in this 63rd or 64th minute and having to play these final 30?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same as a starter, to be honest. Just be ready for your opportunity and try to work yourself into the game.
Free kick upcoming for Rochester. It's Lindsay Birch on the near side who will take it right at the bottom of your screen. Good ball in from Birch. It's going to bounce in the box. Kardovich taps it home. It's 2 from Rochester. And immediately, it's a one-goal game.
Yeah, RKC have got to be smart here. They got to keep their lead and look to kind of sit further back, not let them score anymore.
Assisted by Lindsey Birch, the Kardovich goal will make it 2-3, and now RKC backtracking a little bit here after holding a 3-0 lead. All of a sudden, just 4 minutes of play, Kardovich has 2. She's at 11 goals this season.
Yeah, that's how quickly a team can come back. So RKC have got to be aware of that.
Labarski, pressure coming now from Rochester as they can sense a couple of goals still left in this game. King, poor touch on the near side. That's to Paraskos, who goes long to King again. Headed away by Schneider. Here's McNeely. Rochester can't find the touch. Murphy. It's into Hobbs. Through ball looking for Cook. Rodriguez has the speed, and Cradaville will just clear it away.
It's a good clearance by Cradaville, to be fair. Maybe a little mix-up with her defender, but her defender passed it back. I don't know if she wanted to take it at the edge of the box, but that was the reality, and she did well to deal with it.
Well, all of a sudden, 2 goals from Ida Kardovich has made this a game. 3-2, RKC still on top thanks to a hat trick from Molly O'Regan. Kardovich has single-handedly dragged her team back into this one. A couple of great assists as well from Ana Ricarte Pacheco and Lindsey Birch. But it's been the main striker up top, Ida Kardovich, to put 2 past Cradaville. But here's a chance for O'Regan. Cut out well by Lindsey Birch and Riley Schneider. Poor pass forward, though, and Rochester can step forward. Here's Brielle Rochester. Out wide, she goes down. Contact behind her. Referee didn't call anything. Laid off to Bush, who takes a shot. And shot flashing well wide of the goal. It'll be the first couple of touches for Abby Gotham in this game.
Yeah, the fans were looking for the free kick there from Rochester, but ref didn't see it.
That should have been a free kick, sir. Come on, zebra.
Paraskos. Clipped forward. King looking for the header. Couldn't find it. Rochester. King clipped into O'Regan. O'Regan couldn't find an opportunity for a 4th goal, and immediately Rochester go forward. Rochester wins it back. Good work from Brielle Rochester to take the ball away from Rochester FC. King clips it off of Schneider and out for a throw-in. Immediately going long, and King will just let it go under her and out for another throw-in. This time it'll be McNeely. O'Regan went down hard. Stadler couldn't hold on to possession. Clipped forward to Kardovich again. She goes long with it. It's going to fall out of play. And a throw-in for RKC. Schneider heads it forward. Murphy back to Ricarte Pacheco. Rolled out wide to Becca Cook. Now Ellington. Rodriguez will comfortably hang on to this one and roll it forward to O'Regan. Drop back, now ball goes long for King. Lindsey Birch steps in the way. Second ball won by Brielle Rochester. McNeely looking for King. Schneider steps in. Kardovich making the run to the middle as Schneider moves forward. Kardovich gets possession. Rolled back to Murphy. 1-2. Murphy forward looking for Ricarte Pacheco. Good defense from Rodriguez to win that back. And O'Regan goes through the back of Jeter and wins possession. Jaden Jeter did not know what hit her there. Roll to Ricarte Pacheco on her left foot. Still driving into space. Looking for the cross. It's comfortable for Ella Cradaville. Well, you give up 2 goals if you're Ella Cradaville, and then finally you get a chance to make that save, and she does comfortably. I mean, about building that confidence back now if you're the RKC netminder.
Yeah, just keeping a calm head, leaving those 2 goals in the past, and moving on to collect that cross comfortably.
O'Regan's in again. Heads it forward. This is for 4. Molly O'Regan. Pass it back in the net. O'Regan has 4.
What a game from O'Regan. 4 goals. And the fans are loving here at Pritchard Park.
It's a poor clearance from Lindsey Birch. And then it's forward from Sophia King. And in the back of the net by Molly O'Regan to make it 4.
That restores a 2-goal lead for RKC.
We have been in for an absolute treat. Every single home goal this game has been brought to you by Visit Racine County, the official home goal sponsor of RKC Third Coast in 2024. And as Gasolina rings through Pritchard Park, RKC regain a 2-goal lead. It's 4-2. And immediately Kardovich looking to put the team on her back again, put Rochester on her back again, I should say.
We need her. Bro, we're the only ones providing crazy energy up here, bro. We should be on the fence right fucking slamming.
Ball goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Rochester. And, well, first chance to make a save for the new RFC goalkeeper in Abby Gotham, and it goes right past her arms and into the back of the net.
Yeah, high. It was a tough save, but I think just another good shot from O'Regan.
Becca Cook does well to keep possession, keep the ball in play, I should say, as it finds Kardovich. Laid off to Jeter. Jeter goes from distance, and it's, well, very easy save for Cradaville. RKC save brought to you by Camp Shutout, the official save sponsor of RKC Third Coast in 2024. Hosted by Stan Anderson, Camp Shutout, the world's largest goalkeeping camp, hosted in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Visit campshutout.com for more information. Here's Schneider, working down the byline through contact, and Cradaville dives on it.
And that's a good save and a good takedown by Cradaville, trying to waste some more time in the second half here.
Cradaville goes long, looking for O'Regan again, who turns Jeter. Now Sophia King with some physicality, and it's a whistle called.
Sir, we're going to need a little more consistency from you, all right? What kind of call, man?
Well, King called for a foul on Lindsey Birch. I don't know
What kind of call?
how that call happened. I mean, a little bit of contact. Didn't think too much of it as it finds Becca Cook on the far side.
Defense, come
Good turn out wide from Kardovich. She slows down, defended by Labarski. Little flick past her. Into space, Kardovich. Down goes Labarski. Pull back. Kardovich trying to do a little too much. And turns it over. Labarski gets the ball away. 3-on-3 the other way.
Run! Run! Vamos!
Birch defended by King. Back to Gotham.
Pressure.
Quick substitution as Natalia Stadler will make way to the far side. Another substitution for RKC. It's their first of the second half. They made one sub early on in this one. In the first half, taking off Athena McGinn and putting on Shelby Bush after the game went to 2-0. This time, it's Natalia Stadler who goes off, and Maddie Bursch who comes on for RKC.
16.
Immediately into O'Regan. Running forward. Sliding down is King. She's called for the foul right on the byline. So it'll be a free kick from right at the goal line for Abby Gotham. Still no saves for Abby Gotham. Just that one opportunity that O'Regan slammed past her in the top corner.
Hurt.
15 minutes of regulation left in this one. And we've had an absolute great game today. RKC takes a 3-0 lead thanks to a hat trick from Molly O'Regan. 2 goals from Ida Kardovich brings it back to 3-2, and then O'Regan turns her hat trick into a haul with a 4th goal to make it 4-2, and that's where things stand right now. All the goal scoring been done by 2 players.
Well done.
Here's Rochester. Bush looking for an option out wide. Rolled it right to Becca Cook, and it's a counter the other way. Kardovich can't make the run in time. The pass is poor from Rochester, and Cradaville will watch this one all the way into her hands. She rolls it quickly to Paraskos. Paraskos goes long, but it'll be comfortable for Emmy Ellington.
Yeah, Arnav, we've really been treated here by a 6-goal game. Scored by 2 players, Kardovich and O'Regan.
Still 15 minutes left to go. Let's see if we can get a 7th here at Pritchard Park. This score is exactly the same score as the first game of the USLW League season for RKC, except this time it's RKC who have the lead, 4-2, compared to the first game of the season when RKC were down 4-2 to Chicago City.
Help her. Ricardo, can you look at me too, please? Ricardo!
Quick stoppage as
Ricardo gets treatment.
player gets treatment on the far side, and ball goes out of play again on the far side. Ball played all the way back to Cradaville, who's got tons of time to assess and roll it out to McNeely. Pressure coming from Schneider. McNeely holds on to possession, back to Paraskos. Paraskos skips the center back and goes to Rodriguez. And RKC moving well through the back now. Can they find that pass to the midfield? They cannot, as Emmy Ellington steps in the way for Rochester. Worked out wide now to the near side. Here's Birch. Play to Schneider, who cuts into her right foot. Schneider rolling one into Becca Cook. It's a great touch. Now goes out wide, and Cradaville comes out. Gets a touch on it. Here's Ricarte Pacheco. Looking for space on the far side. And the Madrid native can't find it, as it'll be a corner. Corner for Rochester in the final 13 minutes of this one. And what has been an exciting game between the two sides. 3-2 at one point, 3-0 at one point for RKC, 3-2 at one point, now 4-2. Things stand. O'Regan's got 4 goals. Ball goes high. Cradaville looking to punch through contact, and the whistle finally blows. Great take from Ella Cradaville as she took some contact and found a free kick.
Yeah, as a goalkeeper, when you go up, you're usually given the benefit of the doubt by the referee. So brave goalkeeping again by Cradaville to go up for that ball.
That's been the story of the game. Ella Cradaville, who's played only one other game this season for the USLW League side, been dealing with injuries. As Bursch turns it over, here's Jeter. McNeely. McNeely goes long looking for King. King went up and took down Lindsay Birch with her.
Just move to the field, please. Good defense.
Carrascos. Through ball ahead. Everyone running forward.
They got to find Kardovich.
And they cannot. It's right into the path of Ella Cradaville.
What a save, Tila. Na burda na field. Seconds.
Long again from Cradaville. O'Regan couldn't find the first touch. Birch heads it forward to Cook. O'Regan looking to Birch. One back by O'Regan, who's been everywhere on the pitch tonight for RKC. Birch back to Abby Gotham. Almost got there, and it's a great step in from Lizzie Hanstead. Abigail Gotham with really no options to go forward. She just kind of had to get rid of it. Now it's Rochester with Kardovich. McNeely in a foot race with Schneider, and it's McNeely who wins that one comfortably back to Ella Cradaville.
Yeah, RKC feeling really confident going forward, only leaving 3v2 in the back, but they're able to win their battles.
Ball's through. It'll go to King. Gotham comes rushing out. We'll play it right to Kardovich. Kardovich to Schneider. Now back to Jeter.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't mind it. That's crazy.
Gotham goes long. Brought down well by Lizzie Hanstead. Eventually finds Shelby Bush.
Hit it. Sorry. I agree.
McNeely battling. And she shoves off Ida Kardovich. Great work from McNeely on the near side.
Right.
Here's King.
Hey!
The referee calls a foul there.
Oh, sorry.
The fans loving the call as King goes down. Now a dangerous free kick for RKC.
Yeah, the fans really into that one. Great call from the referee. Say the fans. As a couple of substitutions, off go Elizabeth Hanstead and Sophia King. Onto the pitch for RKC. It's Anna Blankenberg, excuse me. Alongside Edie Klebenow.
Let's go, Lady Seagulls.
Ball curling in, and it's hit off of a Rochester defender and out for a corner kick. Brought to you by the corner kicks brought to you by the Prairie School, the official corner kick sponsor for RKC Third Coast in 2024. Once again, the two subs for Rochester off go Elizabeth Hanstead and Sophia King. On come Edie Klebenow and Anna Blankenberg.
Yeah, the fans wanted the corner on that one, and they get it. As RKC have another dangerous chance to punish Rochester.
Get your hand on it.
Ball comes in. It's a good ball to the back post. Rochester looking for it, but Brielle Rochester couldn't find it. RKC win it back. Now hold on to possession.
The fans loving the effort tonight from this RKC side. Much, much more energy than they came out against Dutch Lions. And the result is there as well.
Final 7 minutes of regular time before we head to extra time.
Thank you. Flapping your feet. What you did? Have your feet clenching. What it?
Bush stands in and absolutely takes out Becca Cook in the process. Don't think there was ill intent there, just poorly timed collision between Becca Cook and Shelby Bush. Well, Alex Carr, I think I know who your player of the game is, but for the sake of saying it, who is your player of the game tonight in this 4-2 victory for RKC?
Yeah, can't lie. 4 goals, most of them bangers. I'm gonna have to go with Molly O'Regan.
Good job.
I'm right there with you, Alex. I think 4 goals is a number that is very high and much deserving of a player of the game nomination for Molly O'Regan. If it was 4-1, 4-0, I think there's a shout for Ella Cradaville as well, who's played a great game today, made a couple of really good one-on-one saves.
100%.
But sitting at 4-2, a couple of Ida Kardovich goals that have been well-worked team goals from Rochester. I think Molly O'Regan is your player of the game today for RKC Third Coast. Now it's just about holding out this 4-2 victory as Abigail Gotham sends a curling ball into Schneider and now into Murphy. McNeely pressuring. Kardovich looking for a layoff. Instead, it's into no man's land, and Ella Labarski battling for it. Can't get there. Ball played down low to Hobbs. Turns her defender's shot deflected away by Rodriguez. Long distance, long range effort. And Kardovich can't turn home the rebound. It's out of play. I thought that one hit off the football goalpost, but apparently it hit off the crossbar.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
And Cradaville was left rooted there.
Dangerous shot from Rochester.
It'll be a goal kick no matter what. Kardovich absolutely flubbed the rebound. She was wide open. I think she thought the same thing, that it was out of play. Because from that distance, Ida Kardovich does not miss by that much. 11 goals this season for Ida Kardovich. 2 in this game. But at a big moment, she came up short there. Came out wide right, I should say, in the closing stages.
Yeah, I have to say, Lubarski doing a great job of keeping Kardovich under control. Not letting her get any shots off.
Down goes Emily Murphy, UW Green Bay striker.
Sir. He's the referee. Line of place. No. AR with us. What about this? Yeah. The 14-year-old. How old are you, bro? Shoot it. Okay, Ricardo. Did she shoot it? Shoot. A cracker. Offside.
Ball comes in. Kardovich with the chest goes with the bicycle, and, well, equal to it is Ella Cradaville. I don't think that one was testing her at all.
Let me see. Hey. AK. Let me see, bro.
Save brought to you by Kemp Shutout, the official safe sponsor of RKC Third Coast in 2024.
Oh, my God.
Visit campshutout.com for more information. There's a ball out wide to Shelby Bush. Played forward into Molly O'Regan, who can't hold on to it.
It's a good effort from the man of the match, or the woman of the match, I should say. The fans still loving the effort from RKC.
Paraskos wins it out of the air. Becca Cook stands tall. Played out wide. A chance to move forward.
About 3 more minutes left in this game, plus stoppage time. I think RKC have this game pretty much finished. Wouldn't you say?
Rodriguez looking for the return pass. Had Bush out wide. Instead, looked to go back to O'Regan.
Let her know. Let her know. Guys, will you say freshman over there? We're trying to do our job.
Great turn in from Kardovich. And there goes Rochester's goal scorer. Finds Becca Cook, who's got a wide open Schneider to her left. RKC closing down. Cradaville gets a hand to it.
And the fans are loving it.
Save in the 88th minute. Ella Cradaville, brought to you by Camp Shutout, the official safe sponsor of RKC Third Coast in 2024. The fans are going crazy.
Yeah, that save looked quite easy from the outsider's perspective, but as a goalkeeper, those are some of the toughest shots you can deal with to you, but it curves away at the last minute. So good to get her hand behind the ball and collect it in the end.
Alex Cara, goalkeeper for Indiana University, letting us know how hard that save was in these final closing minutes as RKC look to hold that 2-goal lead.
The fans are hype here at Pritchard Park for the second win for this RKC team.
Paraskos does well to maintain possession. This would be a first home win of the season for RKC Third Coast if they can hold out these final 2 minutes plus stoppage time. Here's Cook. Wide.
Deny.
Ball comes in. It's touchdown by Hobbs. Granaville comes out. Makes a save.
What a save again by the keeper from Eastern Illinois.
Offside flag was up, so it won't count in the scorebook. But, I mean, the confidence is there for Ella Granaville, who's had herself an absolute game today. 4 or 5 one-on-one saves. None more crucial than that one at the end.
Yeah, even though it's offsides, it still gives her a sense of confidence and the opposing team a sense of demoralization as they seem to not be able to find the back of the net. Sorry.
Ball forward again. We're into the 90th minute of play. Here's a chance to break forward again. Wally O'Regan couldn't get to the pass there. Bursch a little bit loose on that one. And RKC still not backing down in stoppage time.
Okay. That's crazy.
Ball played out wide.
Cross the backside. And check your shoulder.
Long throw in from Rochester. It'll find Becca Cook. Touch goes to the sky. And eventually cleared out to Molly O'Regan.
Send it.
O'Regan will just let go of that ball out wide.
The fans are loving this defensive effort here at Pritchard Park to hold down the win.
Now O'Regan again. Looking for help in Rochester.
Yeah.
Her ball clipped forward.
Corner.
Brought down by Blankenberg. Looking to go to the corner. And wins a throw-in for RKC on the far side.
How many minutes left, bro?
Looks like they're going to the corner here as O'Regan goes down for the foul.
Referee calls a foul.
Up the seagull.
What noise do seagulls make?
Back to the corner for RKC. Looking to seal that first home victory in 2024. Another throw-in one by Molly O'Regan.
Yeah. Slow it down over there.
And the fans are really encouraging this RKC side on in the final couple minutes.
Fans do not agree with that call, but it will be a goal kick for NAC.
Correction on the goalkeeper. It's Abby Gotham who was subbed in the 60th minute, but the idea is there from Alex Carr, who's beside me in the booth, has been beside me for all 90 minutes of this one. And stoppage time as great ball forward. It'll hang on the line for a little bit, but eventually roll out of play.
Lock him in.
Go back to goalie.
How much time, sir?
The fans looking for the game to end here as they're asking the ref how much time is left.
Down. Corner.
Throwing for RKC. Not happy with that block attempt, but she goes long. And it's another throw in for RKC.
Another throw-in for the Third Coast. In the closing stages of this one.
1 minute.
Okay.
Closing stages for RKC looking to bring down their first home victory of the season. Ball played out. It's going to be RKC's ball.
Good call. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Go to goals.
There's a chance to go forward for O'Regan. Instead, back to the corner she goes. Referee looks at the watch. It's still RKC ball. It'll be a throw-in for the Third Coast on this near side. Rolled back to Gotham.
Quick distribution from Gotham there, but they call it back. Gotham will have to retake the goal kick.
The ball was still moving as Gotham took that goal kick. We're into the closing stages of this one. Ball played back to the corner. Rochester doing RKC's work for them in the final minutes of this one.
About time, sir. About time.
Fans want this one to be over. We're still battling. Still RKC ball.
They don't want us to win.
Still RKC ball. It's O'Regan. Back down to the corner. Just keeps the ball there. Takes away by Rochester.
Hey, come on, sir.
Cleared away by RKC. It hits off of a Rochester player and back out of play.
The refs, or the fans, pardon me, again asking for the time to be stopped by the ref, and he ends it.
There it is, the first home win for RKC Third Coast in 2024. It's a 4-goal performance for Molly O'Regan, and that will do it. 4-2 your final score in this one. For Alex Cara, I'm Arnav Pokhrel. Everyone else up here involved in the broadcast, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow night. The USL League 2 side takes on Thunder Bay. And we'll be right back here on the RKC Third Coast YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll see you